Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night feeling like you were suffocating? Or perhaps you've been nudged by your partner countless times during the night because your snoring was so loud it sounded like a tractor. Did you know that more than 1 billion people worldwide suffer from obstructive sleep apnea? That's right, 1 billion. And the scariest thing, most of these people don't even know they have this condition. While you sleep peacefully, or think you do, your body may be struggling to breathe with respiratory pauses lasting seconds or even minutes, occurring dozens of times a single night. Your brain, desperate for oxygen, emits panic signals to partially wake you, preventing you from entering the deepest, most restorative stages of sleep. The result? You wake up exhausted with a headache, irritable, and unable to concentrate properly. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Imagine your body being deprived of oxygen repeatedly, night after night, year after year. The damage can be irreversible. High blood pressure, cardiac arrhythmias, increased risk of heart attacks and strokes, type 2 diabetes, depression. The list of complications is daunting. Untreated sleep apnea shortens your life expectancy and destroys your quality of life. But today, I want to bring hope to those of you who suffer from this condition or know someone who does. I'll reveal the 3 best teas that can help significantly reduce snoring and improve your sleep quality, allowing you to finally get some real rest. Before we continue, I need you to understand that this video could completely change your life or the life of someone you love. So click the subscribe button right now and turn on the notification bell. Our channel is dedicated to bringing valuable information about sleep health and natural ways to improve your quality of life. Every subscriber motivates me to continue researching and sharing knowledge that can transform lives. Also, leave a comment below with the word sleep so I know you're genuinely interested in this topic, and so the YouTube algorithm brings this vital information to more people who need it. Now let's get to the real deal. Before we dive into the powerful teas that can transform your nights, we need to better understand what causes sleep apnea and snoring. Did you know that when we sleep, our throat muscles naturally relax? For most people, this isn't a problem, but for those with sleep apnea, this relaxation causes the airway to partially or completely close, obstructing the flow of air. It's like trying to breathe through a straw that's being squeezed. The air simply won't pass through properly. Several factors increase the risk of developing sleep apnea. Excess weight is one of the main culprits, as the accumulation of fat around the neck puts pressure on the airways. But don't be fooled into thinking that only obese people have this problem. Even thin people can suffer from apnea due to anatomical features such as enlarged tonsils, a large tongue, a recessed jaw, or a deviated nasal septum. Furthermore, alcohol consumption, smoking, the use of sedatives, and sleeping on your back also significantly worsen the condition. Sleep apnea symptoms go far beyond loud snoring. Do you feel exhausted, even after a full night in bed? Do you have trouble concentrating during the day? Do you wake up with a headache or a dry mouth? Do you feel irritable or have unexplained mood swings? These are all warning signs your body is giving you, begging for help. Imagine a person who was constantly tired, lacking the energy to play with the kids after work. His wife complained about his deafening snoring every night and even mentioned frightening moments when he seemed to stop breathing. On weekends, instead of enjoying time with his family, he just wanted to sleep to catch up. In recent years, his blood pressure had increased and his doctor was already talking about starting medication. This person could be you, or someone close to him, right? Well, after implementing some routine changes, including regularly drinking the teas I'll share today, this same person saw their life transform. Their snoring decreased dramatically, their sleep quality improved, and with it their daytime energy, mood, and even their health markers showed significant improvements. Conventional treatment for moderate to severe sleep apnea typically involves the use of a device called CPAP, which provides continuous positive air pressure to keep the airway open during sleep. While extremely effective, many people have difficulty adapting to the device. There are also intraoral appliances that reposition the jaw, and in specific cases, surgical intervention may be necessary. But what many doctors fail to mention is that natural approaches can make a huge difference, especially for mild to moderate cases or as a complement to conventional treatments. And that's where our powerful allies come in: medicinal teas. Before revealing the 3 best teas to combat snoring and apnea, I want you to understand that I'm not talking about a magic solution. These teas work because they contain bioactive compounds that act directly on the mechanisms that cause snoring and apnea. Some have anti-inflammatory effects, reducing swelling in the airways. Others have muscle-relaxing properties that, contrary to what you might think, help tone the throat muscles properly. And still others combat nasal congestion, one of the triggers for snoring and apnea. If you're enjoying this information and believe it could help others, please like this video right now. This simple gesture makes all the difference in reaching more people who silently suffer from sleep problems. And don't forget to share this with friends and family who you know have trouble sleeping or who snore. You could literally be saving someone's life. Now for what you've been waiting for: the first powerful tea to combat snoring and improve your breathing during sleep is chamomile tea. But this isn't just any chamomile tea you find in bags at the supermarket. I'm talking about genuine chamomile made from whole flowers, prepared correctly to extract all its bioactive compounds. Chamomile contains apigenin, a flavonoid, with scientifically proven sedative and anti-inflammatory properties. When consumed regularly, especially before bed, it not only helps relax the body and mind, facilitating the entry into deep sleep, but also reduces airway inflammation, one of the main factors contributing to snoring and apnea. I imagine many of you are thinking, "But I already drink chamomile tea and I still snore." The secret is in the preparation and consistency. To reap the full benefits, you need to prepare the tea correctly. Add 2 tablespoons of good quality chamomile flowers to a cup of boiling water. Cover and let steep for at least 10 minutes. This time is crucial for the therapeutic compounds to be properly released. Strain and drink warm about an hour before bed every night. Results aren't immediate. You need to consume regularly for at least 2 weeks to start noticing significant differences. I met someone who had suffered from intense snoring for years. After starting to drink properly prepared chamomile tea every night, she noticed that her snoring had significantly decreased after about 3 weeks. Her partner, who previously had to sleep with earplugs, noticed the difference immediately, and it wasn't just her snoring that improved. Her overall sleep quality improved significantly, resulting in more energy and mental clarity during the day. The second tea that can do wonders for your sleep is lemon balm tea, also known as Melissa. This is one of the best-kept secrets for those suffering from mild to moderate sleep apnea. Lemon balm acts directly on the central nervous system, not only as a natural sedative, but also by preventing the degradation of GABA, a neurotransmitter whose main function is to relax the nervous system. Studies indicate that lemon balm can help regulate breathing patterns during sleep-reducing apnea episodes. To prepare lemon balm tea, you'll need a tablespoon of dried lemon balm leaves. Add them to a cup of boiling water and let them steep for 5 to 10 minutes. Strain and drink warm, preferably 30 minutes before bed. You can sweeten with a little honey, which not only adds flavor, but also has anti-inflammatory properties that enhance the tea's effects. Lemon balm has a delicious citrus aroma and a pleasant flavor, making it easy to incorporate into your nighttime routine. Now, if you want to further enhance the beneficial effects, you can combine lemon balm with lemongrass. This combination not only intensifies the relaxing effect, but also adds properties that help with proper muscle relaxation, including the throat muscles. Lemongrass is also known for its calming properties that help relax nerves and muscles, which can contribute to more restful sleep, even for those adapting to sleep apnea devices. I met someone who, after being diagnosed with mild apnea, was reluctant to use CPAP. Her doctor suggested that in addition to losing weight and changing her sleeping position, she incorporate some natural remedies into her routine. Lemon balm tea with lemongrass was one of the recommended remedies. After about a month of regularly drinking this tea before bed, episodes of respiratory arrest during sleep significantly decreased, as confirmed by a new polysomnography exam. Of course, this is just one example, and results may vary from person to person, but it illustrates the potential of these herbs when used consistently. And now let's move on to the third and perhaps most surprising tea on our list, ginger and cinnamon tea. You're probably familiar with ginger and cinnamon as culinary spices or ingredients for hot winter drinks. But what many people don't know is that both have powerful anti-inflammatory properties that can significantly benefit those who suffer from snoring and sleep apnea. Ginger contains gingerols and shogaols, bioactive compounds with strong anti-inflammatory properties that help reduce swelling in the airways, facilitating airflow. Cinnamon not only complements this anti-inflammatory action, but also has antimicrobial properties that combat respiratory infections, another factor that can aggravate snoring and apnea. Furthermore, this combination helps improve blood circulation, which is beneficial for overall oxygenation of the body during sleep. To prepare this powerful tea, you'll need a thumb-sized piece of fresh ginger, approximately 3 centimeters of cinnamon stick, and 500 milliliters of water. Grate the ginger or cut it into thin slices. Place the ginger, cinnamon stick and water in a small saucepan and bring to a boil. Once it begins to boil, reduce the heat and let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Turn off the heat, strain and drink. Warm. You can add a little honey and a few drops of lemon to enhance the flavor if you prefer. This tea is best consumed about an hour before bed. This combination of ginger and cinnamon not only helps combat snoring and improve breathing during sleep, but also strengthens the immune system, which is especially important considering that people with sleep apnea often have compromised immune systems due to poor sleep quality. Many reports I've received show that people who started drinking this tea regularly noticed improvements not only in their snoring, but also in symptoms of chronic nasal congestion and reflux, two problems that often aggravate sleep apnea. I need to pause here and ask, have you ever felt that panicky feeling when you wake up in the middle of the night, feeling like you can't breathe? Or have you ever found yourself struggling to keep your eyes open at work even after having slept for 8 hours the night before? Perhaps you frequently wake up with a headache that only improves after a few hours, or notice your blood pressure rising for no apparent reason. If you've identified with any of these symptoms, you're not alone. Millions of people face these challenges daily due to undiagnosed or undertreated sleep apnea. Behind every statistic about sleep apnea, there's a real person like you. Someone who wakes up tired, whose relationship is affected by snoring, who's watching their health slowly deteriorate without understanding exactly why. If anything I've talked about so far resonates with you, please share your experience in the comments below. It could be something as simple as, I wake up more tired than when I went to bed, or my partner says I stop breathing during the night. Every comment you leave not only helps me create content more relevant to your specific needs, but also shows others that they're not alone in their struggle. Someone watching right now may have been suffering for years without knowing what's happening to their body, and your comment could be the push they need to seek help. Let's break the silence around sleep apnea together and create a community where we can support each other on the path to restful nights and refreshing days. Now, returning to our powerful teas, you may be wondering, can I combine these teas for better results? The answer is yes, but with some caveats. It's best to alternate between them using a different one each night or cycling weekly. This not only prevents your body from becoming accustomed to a single tea, reducing its effectiveness, but also allows you to enjoy the unique benefits of each. Furthermore, some compounds can interact with each other or with medications, so it's always recommended to consult a healthcare professional before starting any supplement regimen, even if it's based on natural herbs. In addition to the teas I mentioned, there are a few other options that can complement your arsenal against snoring and sleep apnea. Passion fruit tea, for example, has sedative properties that help combat anxiety, irritability, insomnia, and nervous disorders. Since stress and anxiety can worsen sleep apnea symptoms, this tea can be a valuable ally. You can prepare the tea with passion fruit leaves, as they contain the highest concentrations of passiflora, the substance responsible for its calming and sedative effects. And if you want to enhance the benefits even further, you can try combinations like passion fruit with chamomile, which combine the calming effects of both plants, or even passion fruit with ginger and cinnamon, creating a drink that combats both anxiety and inflammation of the respiratory tract. But remember, as powerful as these teas are, they work best as part of a holistic approach to combating snoring and sleep apnea. Here are some complementary measures that can enhance the effects of the teas. Lose weight if you're overweight. As mentioned earlier, excess fat around the neck is a major contributor to sleep apnea. Avoid sleeping on your back. This position causes the tongue and soft palate to fall backward, partially obstructing the airway. Side sleeping is generally better for those who snore or have sleep apnea. Avoid alcohol and sedatives before bed. These substances excessively relax the throat muscles, worsening snoring and sleep apnea. Maintain good sleep habits. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, including weekends. Create a sleep-friendly environment, dark, quiet, and at a comfortable temperature. Keep your nasal passages clear. Nasal congestion forces you to breathe through your mouth, which significantly increases snoring. Use saline solution to rinse your nose before bed if necessary. Stay hydrated throughout the day, but avoid drinking large amounts of fluids close to bedtime, so you don't have to get up during the night to go to the bathroom. Practice breathing exercises regularly. They can strengthen the muscles in your upper airway, reducing collapse during sleep. There are also some specific tongue and throat exercises that can strengthen the muscles involved in breathing during sleep. One simple exercise is to push the tip of your tongue against the roof of your mouth and slide it back for 3 minutes daily. Another is to pronounce vowels out loud, exaggerating the movements of your mouth for about 3 minutes several times a day. It's important to emphasize that while the teas and complementary measures I've mentioned can be extremely beneficial, especially for mild to moderate cases of snoring and sleep apnea, they are not a substitute for proper diagnosis and medical treatment. If you suspect you have sleep apnea, see a specialist. Diagnosis is usually made through a test called polysomnography, which monitors several aspects of your sleep, including breathing patterns, blood oxygen levels, and body movements. Untreated sleep apnea isn't just a nuisance, it's a serious health condition that can have serious long-term consequences. But with the right approach, which can include both conventional treatments and natural methods like the teas we've discussed today, it's possible to effectively manage this condition and regain truly restful nights of sleep. I imagine many of you are eager to try these teas and experience for yourself the difference they can make. Others may be skeptical, which is completely understandable. After all, if you've tried several methods without success, it's natural to be reluctant to believe in yet another possible solution. All I ask is that you give these natural methods a try, following the preparation instructions correctly and being consistent for at least 3 weeks. You might be surprised by the results. And now, before we wrap up, I want to share with you a summary of the main points we covered today. Sleep apnea is a serious problem, affecting more than 1 billion people worldwide with potentially serious health consequences if left untreated. The 3 most effective teas for combating snoring and sleep apnea are genuine chamomile tea, lemon balm tea, possibly combined with lemongrass and ginger and cinnamon tea. These teas work due to their anti-inflammatory, muscle-relaxing and nervous system-regulating properties, which act directly on the mechanisms that cause snoring and apnea. Proper preparation and regular consumption are crucial for achieving results. It's recommended to alternate between different teas to maximize benefits. These teas work best as part of a holistic approach that includes weight loss, if needed, changing sleeping positions, avoiding alcohol and sedatives before bed, and maintaining good sleep habits. While effective, especially for mild to moderate cases, these natural methods are not a substitute for proper medical diagnosis and treatment. I sincerely hope the information shared today can help you or someone you love find relief from snoring and sleep apnea. Remember that everybody is unique, and what works for one person may not work exactly the same for another. Patience and consistency are key. If you enjoyed this video and found the information helpful, please share it with anyone who needs it, and subscribe to the channel for more content on sleep health and overall well-being. Turn on the notification bell to be notified whenever we publish new videos. And don't forget to leave your comment below. Your experience and questions are valuable not only to me, but to the entire community. In the next video, I'll cover specific exercises to strengthen your throat muscles and improve breathing during sleep. It's a perfect complement to the teas we discussed today, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching this far. I wish you peaceful nights and refreshing days. See you in the next video.